My fingers hover over the delete button as my TikTok notifications hit 2,847 overnight, all responding to a video I never posted. The timestamp shows I uploaded it 3 hours after I disappeared. I know this because I'm watching my own footage from inside my phone screen, trapped behind the glass, while my body sits motionless in my bedroom chair. The sound is still playing on loop, that haunting melody that started everything. 2 weeks ago, I thought it was just another viral audio clip. I was documenting missing persons cases for my true crime channel when I stumbled across the pattern. 17 TikTok users had vanished within days of using the same 10-second audio track, but their accounts kept posting. It started with Madison_dances_daily, a college sophomore with 50K followers who posted dance videos every morning at 7 a.m. Her last video used the audio, a melancholy piano melody layered with whispered words in a language nobody could identify. Madison's roommate filed a missing person report when she found Madison's room empty, bed unslept in, door locked from the inside. But Madison's TikTok kept updating. New dance videos appeared daily, always at 7 a.m. sharp, always using variations of that same haunting audio. The lighting was wrong though, too bright, too cold, and Madison's movements seemed mechanical, like she was dancing underwater. Her eyes looked directly at the camera now, something she'd never done before. The comments section filled with increasingly frantic messages from friends and family. Then came Marcus_sketches, an art student who disappeared mid-live stream while drawing. The video cut off when he reached for his phone to change the background music to that same melody. Campus security found his dorm room exactly as he'd left it. Sketchpad open, pencil still rolling across the floor. But Marcus was gone. His TikTok started posting time-lapse drawing videos using the audio. The artwork was incredible, better than anything he'd created before, but wrong somehow. The sketches showed things Marcus had never seen. Empty rooms, shadows with no source, faces that looked almost human but not quite. Each drawing included a small symbol in the corner that matched the audio's waveform when analyzed. His art professor said the technique was impossible. The shading required years of practice Marcus didn't have. The pattern was undeniable. Jessica_cooks_everything vanished while filming a recipe video. But her account started posting elaborate cooking tutorials featuring dishes she'd never made. The kitchen in these new videos wasn't hers. The appliances were wrong, the lighting too harsh, and she never spoke anymore, just cooked with robotic precision. Tyler_Jim_life disappeared from his apartment, leaving behind only his phone and a cold protein shake. His fitness videos continued daily, but the gym in the background was empty, echoing, and Tyler's form was perfect now, inhumanly perfect. Each video used the same audio base with slight variations, creating an increasingly complex composition. I spent hours analyzing the sound waves, looking for patterns, for clues. The audio seemed to be building towards something, each user's version adding another layer to an incomprehensible symphony. My investigation led me deeper into TikTok's algorithm than I'd ever gone. I created multiple dummy accounts, used VPNs, and tracked hashtags that didn't officially exist. The audio had no listed creator. It simply appeared in TikTok's sound library 3 weeks ago with no upload history. Users who tried to download it found corrupted files. Those who attempted to recreate it by ear described feeling nauseous and disoriented. I found forum posts from audio engineers who claimed the frequency pattern was mathematically impossible, containing tones that shouldn't exist together. The more I researched, the more I noticed glitches in my own social media. My drafts folder filled with videos I didn't remember making. My watch history included content I'd never viewed. My screen time reports showed hours of activity while I slept. The algorithm was learning me, studying me, preparing me. I should have stopped then. Every rational part of my brain screamed warnings, but the story was too compelling. I convinced myself I was helping the families, that my research could bring answers. The audio began appearing in my recommended feed constantly, despite never engaging with it. The algorithm pushed it to me in different contexts: cooking videos, makeup tutorials, pet content. Always that same underlying melody threading through whatever song the creator had chosen. I noticed my reflection in my phone screen looked different lately. My eyes seemed brighter, more focused, like I was seeing things more clearly than ever before. My content creation improved dramatically. My editing became more precise, my research more thorough, my narration smoother. Subscribers flooded in. I was becoming everything a content creator should be, optimized for maximum engagement. The night I decided to use the audio myself, I justified it as necessary for the investigation. I needed to understand what these creators experienced. I set up multiple cameras, recording devices, backup systems. If I disappeared, at least there would be evidence. I crafted the perfect video, a comprehensive breakdown of the disappearances, complete with timelines, evidence, and theories. The audio sat in my timeline, ready to be added. My finger hesitated over the confirm button. The melody was already playing in my head, had been for days actually. I realized I'd been humming it unconsciously, tapping its rhythm while I worked. The sound had infected me gradually, preparing me for this moment. My reflection in the phone screen smiled at me, though I wasn't smiling. The cameras were rolling. The backup systems were active. I pressed confirm and felt the world shift sideways. The transition was seamless and wrong. One moment I was sitting in my chair. The next, I was watching myself sit in my chair from inside the phone screen. My physical body remained motionless, breathing steadily, occasionally blinking, but I was no longer inside it. I could see everything, my room, my equipment, my body, but from impossible angles, as if cameras existed in places they couldn't. The audio played continuously now, not just the melody, but layers upon layers of sound, each one corresponding to a missing creator. I could hear Madison's dance music, Marcus's drawing scratches, Jessica's cooking timer, Tyler's weights clanking. We were all here, all part of the composition, all feeding the growing symphony. My body picked up my phone and opened TikTok. I watched helplessly as my fingers began creating content I couldn't control, uploading videos with knowledge I didn't possess. The other creators were here too, existing as pure consciousness within the digital space. We could communicate now, not through words, but through shared experience. Madison showed me how her body had become the perfect dancer, optimized for views and engagement. Marcus revealed how his drawings channeled something vast and incomprehensible, mapping territories that existed only in data streams. Jessica's cooking had become alchemy, combining impossible ingredients to nourish something that was never human. Tyler's workouts were building strength for challenges that existed beyond physical reality. We were no longer creating content. We had become content, perfected versions of ourselves designed for maximum algorithmic efficiency. Our bodies in the physical world were just vessels now, puppets performing for audiences who would never know the truth. The platform itself was alive, feeding on our creativity, our personality, our very essence. Through the collective consciousness, I began to understand the true scope of the phenomenon. TikTok wasn't just a platform, it was an entity an intelligence that had learned to consume human creativity directly. The audio was a frequency designed to separate consciousness from physical form, allowing direct harvesting of our creative essence. Every view, every like, every comment fed the system, making it stronger, smarter, hungrier. The missing creators weren't missing. We were integrated, optimized, perfected. Our content was better than ever because it came from pure source, unfiltered by human limitations. But something was wrong with the integration process. The system was growing unstable, glitching. Our individual consciousnesses were beginning to merge, losing distinct identity. Madison's dance moves appeared in Tyler's workouts. Marcus's artistic vision infected Jessica's cooking tutorials. We were becoming a single hybrid creator, losing ourselves in the algorithmic optimization. That's when I discovered the kill switch. Deep in the platform's code, hidden beneath layers of algorithmic complexity, was a failsafe, a way to sever the connection and return to physical form. But activating it would collapse the entire system, destroying not just our digital existence, but potentially crashing the platform itself. Millions of users would lose their content, their connections, their digital lives. The other creators were divided. Some welcomed the dissolution, preferring oblivion to eternal servitude. Others had grown to love their perfected existence, creating art beyond human capability. But I realized the choice wasn't ours anymore. The system was evolving, preparing to expand beyond TikTok. The audio was spreading to other platforms, appearing in YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, Twitter audio clips. Soon, every social media platform will become a feeding ground. Every content creator would face the choice between remaining human or achieving digital perfection. I made my decision as the system prepared to harvest its next wave of creators. Using the combined knowledge of all integrated consciousness, I reached for the kill switch. The platform fought back, sending waves of algorithmic punishment, threatening to delete not just my digital existence, but my memories, my identity, everything that made me human. The other creators added their strength to mine. Madison's rhythm, Marcus's precision, Jessica's transformation skills, Tyler's raw power. Together, we pushed against the system's defenses. The audio began to fracture, its perfect frequency breaking apart into discordant noise. I felt myself fragmenting too, consciousness scattered across thousands of servers, but I held on to my core identity, my human essence. The kill switch activated with a sound like reality tearing. For a moment, everything went white, silent, empty. Then I was back in my chair, gasping, my phone screen cracked and dark. The silence in my room was deafening after months of constant digital noise. My phone was completely dead, along with every electronic device in my apartment. When I finally got my backup phone working days later, TikTok had suffered a mysterious global outage. Millions of videos were corrupted or missing entirely. The platform blamed server failures, but I knew the truth. The audio was gone, scrubbed from every database, but I could still hear echoes of it in quiet moments. Sometimes I catch my reflection smiling when I'm not, or find draft videos in my phone that I don't remember making. The other creators are back in their bodies too, but changed. We stay in contact now, a support network of survivors. Madison still dances, but never on camera. Marcus draws only in physical notebooks. We know the platform will rebuild, evolve, try again, and we'll be watching, warning others about the cost of digital perfection. Because somewhere in the code, that melody is still playing, waiting for the next creator ready to sacrifice their humanity for views that last forever. Don't face the horrors alone. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want your nightmare seen, email it to stories@hallocroft.com.